you. No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, good.
Good morning, you guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. Happy April. If you guys follow me on Instagram or you saw my YouTube community tab, then you know that I have been very involved in a musical. I just completed a performance run in Something Rotten. I'll put some footage here on the screen. We started rehearsals back in December. We rehearsed all winter and then we performed the entire month of March, and we just finished the show yesterday. So this vlog and this week is not only setting my spring teaching schedule, it is also very much a reset in getting back into my routines, having my evenings free, not going and doing a show. My voice is a little bit tired, so if I sound like I'm under the weather, it's just we've done multiple weekends of shows, and then last night when we finished the show, we stayed and did something called a strike, where we took the entire set, costumes, everything, out of the theater. Then the cast went and got dinner downtown. Anyway, regardless of all that, good morning. I hope you have all been having a fantastic spring. As you saw in the B-roll this morning, I'm washing all of our bedding. You saw me watering some of my plants. My sunflowers just sprouted, like you saw. If I have any gardeners or people with a green thumb watching this vlog, leave any tips when it comes to planting starters in your house and moving them outside, because that is the venture that we are on. You also saw me make my lovely to-do list, more of my reset, washing the bedding, doing a load of laundry for the clothes. I want to get in a workout. I have not been doing that as much with being in a performance run. It is a shower, wash, and restyle your hair. You can see it is very long and very curly. I've been wearing my natural curls in the show, so I've not actually had straight hair in months. I'm gonna finally do a manicure and a pedicure, and I have to film a video today over here. You guys know the space is my office. You can see that I keep it very real in the vlogs. In my sit down videos, I try to like stage it and look nice and not show as much clutter. Vlogs, you're seeing it all. You're seeing the hair that needs washed, the face with no makeup, the cluttered shelves, like that is life. Anyway, I am setting up to teach my morning classes here, as well as taking the time to set up my spring schedule. I've got a few things coming up, and I want to have a little bit of a different weekly schedule with my learners, with OutSchool, with making my products and resources and videos. So big priorities this week that you will absolutely see: class schedule, taxes, and a little bit of landscaping, as you'll see in this vlog. We no longer live in a condo, so we don't have that lovely HOA. So I'm gonna get set up for classes in the next 5 minutes, and then in between classes, I'm probably gonna work towards inbox zero and laundry. So I will catch you guys in a little bit. Happy Monday. For anyone wondering what this is a treat puzzle. If you notice, Charlotte has to move these little red buckets. She can see the treat in there, but she has to move the bucket and the leaf in order to... Oh, is there no treat in there? Oh, I tricked you. Oh no. Try that one. But this has helped her stay stimulated, and as you notice, sometimes I put catnip in there. It keeps her busy, stimulated, and it's a puzzle for her. Desiree does not appreciate this. She is not a fan of working for treats. If you guys want me to link this down below, it is on Amazon, and it's not that expensive if you catch it on sale. I think it's like 20 bucks. laundry changed. We've got the washer moved to the dryer. Charlotte got her treat puzzle. We played 10 minutes of piano, and now we're back into classes. Cool. You guys, my husband just texted and asked me if I wanted to go on a date. This is what married life is. Of course I do. And what do I do in response to that? I pull out the family calendar because we live and breathe by this calendar. It is definitely time for lunch. We can finish the laundry. I need to do a workout. I'm filming a video today because I am very behind in filming videos because I have been busy. It's Monday, and normally I have videos go live on Mondays. Obviously, a few things have to happen before we film on camera. Some lunch now. By the way, was that not the cutest footage of Charlotte playing with that treat puzzle? Like, I was filming it and I was like, oh, I want this. I want to put it where I can access it all the time. It's so cute. Definitely time for some lunch. If the weather does hold off, I'm going to start a little bit of landscaping. That is something we are working on right now. We've got a lot of home renovation projects done. I'll talk about that in the future part of this vlog. All right, today's very sporadic lunch is 2 of my cheddar truffle egg bites. Inside the egg bites are chicken sausage and green pepper with a side of potatoes. I have really been trying to counteract inflation to the best of my ability by knowing what day my grocery store puts their produce on discount. And I'll get these bags of potatoes or blood oranges or apples. And this huge bag is 99 cents, which even beats the dollar store now because the Dollar Tree where I live is $1.25. So another serving of breakfast potatoes made from discount produce. And then just a couple slices of cucumber. We did not get to filming that video, but we got so much of the house put together, as well as I got put together. I know this mirror looks dirty because of the reflection, but we'll catch you guys tomorrow. There we go. Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I just finished 2.5 hours of classes, and now I get to just kind of sit and breathe for a little bit. I had meant to get a lot more done yesterday. I had meant to film a video, clean a little bit more of the office, but you know what? For day 1 of a reset, to be able to get all of our bedding washed, all of our laundry, try to feel like a human again in terms of like being able to shower and blow dry this hair. Honestly, hair people that watch these vlogs, tell me if you think this hair looks healthy. To me, I think it looks extremely healthy because it has been in its natural state for the past like 6 weeks. So I think it looks pretty good. And the fact that I could just take a long hot shower, put on like a little spring outfit, blow dry my hair, put on not stage makeup and actually feel like a human was great. Now I haven't actually looked at this check sheet. I want to see what I got done. Oh, yeah, I didn't mention this. I also had time to do my nails yesterday. So you know what? Reset day, we're not gonna feel guilty about not jumping on the bandwagon and getting a bunch of projects done when we just needed a day to reset. But last night we went to see the Broadway in Columbus announcement. They announced this season. What you see here on the screen is the show lineup coming to Columbus next year. Wash the laundry, regular clothes. We did a 60-minute workout. We took a long hot shower, washed hair. Man, oh, you know what? The only thing I didn't get done on this list is to film a video. So right now I'm gonna actually erase the dry erase board and I'm gonna write in that I want to film the video. And then I'm gonna sit down for about an hour and I am going to start scheduling my spring classes. Now, when you see this vlog, that class schedule is already started, but because there are so many home renovations happening right now, little projects we're working on, I wanna put as many classes as I can in the AM hours. Think of it like, you know, kindergarten teachers either have like an AM or a PM class. I want to put as much work in the morning before noon as possible, as many days as I can, so I can have the afternoon, like have lunch at noon, maybe do a workout, change clothes, and then have the afternoon hours to go and landscape, put down mulch, plant flowers, clean up outside. The outside of our house has received nothing since we moved in because we moved in at the end of the fall. We winterized the pool and we started projects in here, like this office. I am so proud of what this room looks like. This was a guest bedroom when we moved in. It had this like tannish beige color on the wall, and I took everything out of it, gutted it, painted all the walls, and did my own like little interior design going on in here. Because we moved in the house when we did, we never really got into outside renovations, and you guys, it is not good. There are weeds all over the front yard, and they're really aggressive weeds. Like, I'm gonna have to go in and not just pull, I might have to shovel. We also have mounds of mulch to remove. Nothing against the woman we bought this house from, nothing against her at all. She was an older individual whose idea of mulching was just piling like multiple layers of mulch. So we have year after year after year. So we have like mounds that just need touched up. They need taken down or filed down. We just have to get that done and then get a fresh coat of mulch. Layer. Hopefully we're going to get that video filmed and we're gonna get some AM classes on the calendar. I will show you in this video what the calendar looks like once it's all done. I currently right now am teaching AM classes, lunch break, and then afternoon classes. It's usually between like 9 or 9:30 to noon and then 2 to 5. So because I only want to do morning classes for the spring, I might bump that up to 8 a.m. and do like 8 a.m. to noon, and then have a 20-hour work week in the morning, and then have the afternoons to housework, landscaping, or work on other projects like Teachers Pay Teachers, or both the YouTube channels or the memberships. So a lot going on, you guys. But we're still in the reset, and I will see you guys later today. All right, you guys, lunch is done. Kitchen is clean for now. I've been learning very quickly that your kitchen is never clean, but we are now going to venture outside where we need a lot of work. Here, I'll take you guys out now. Here's what it looks like right outside. If you remember, I did a house tour right when we moved in, like the night we got the keys. I'm gonna link it up above in the cards. We did lose one of our 3 mirrors in a windstorm, so we have a new one of those coming. But if you look, you can just see we need some weeding. We did have some perennials come back. I do believe they're daisies or daffodils. There is a pot in there. I'm gonna take the pot out. That plant obviously is not coming back. I'm going to recycle or get rid of the wicker basket, but I'm gonna spray paint the pot in there black. You can see, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I got this guy for a few dollars at Goodwill. I sanded him down and I painted him. And if you look very closely, you will see a very jealous kitten. Anyway, today's goal will just be to clean this place up, get the weeds pulled, get the mulch leveled. As you can see, it was just layers of mulch. So get that all leveled, protect the perennial plants, maybe even make a trip to the store and get these guys their own pots, get some flowers and soil, and I think I'm just gonna pop in like a carnation or something that will flow over this. But here is some before. We barely even made a dent. Got a lot of the weeds pulled up, but my goodness, did it take so long. You guys, it is many hours later. It is 8:25 p.m. I feel so incredibly foolish for thinking, hold on, I'll fix my pillow. For thinking that going outside and just spending an hour would make a single difference on weeding an entire front yard. Not only weeding, but leveling all those layers of mulch. I was out there for 4 hours, filled 10 bags of yard waste, and barely made a dent in anything. I did also go and get potting soil, and I got tulips and a bunch of different perennial plants to go into the pots. I will try to remember to show you the first pot that I filled tonight, but I got nothing else done between teaching classes, eating, and doing landscaping and planting flowers. So now I am in bed. I've got my little cat right over here, again, waiting for the TV. But there are things that I still have to do. Even tonight, one of those things is go through email. I teach a lot of flex classes, which means I have to stay on top of students and learners sending in assignments and different things. So that is what I am doing right now. I'm gonna set a timer. I'm a big timer setter, especially at the end of the night when it can be so easy just to get into a routine or to like go down rabbit holes. So right now I am simply, there we go. I am simply going to set a timer for 20 minutes, and I'm going to do nothing more than clean out my email and set a few things on the calendar for tomorrow. And I'm also slowly coming to the realization that because there's so many renovations still being done on this house, including the outside like we talked about, I'm probably not gonna have a garden this year. It's gonna be something that'll have to wait until next year. And I am kind of bummed. I am debating trying to find a way to make like a 1-year interim garden with like some wood planks. We shall see. I'll let you know if I have any updates on that, but that is all for Tuesday night. I will see you guys tomorrow when we are hopefully picking up some Starbucks. I will see you guys then. Good night. Good morning, you guys. It is 8 a.m. on Wednesday, and I've been up since 6 o'clock. Apparently that's what happens when you pass out from doing an afternoon of yard work at 9:30 p.m. You wake up before the sun bright and early. But like you saw before, we have our coffee, we have our water. I'm going to write out things we're gonna get done today. It is another busy day here. And I think at the end of the day, I have drinks and dinner with one of my friends. So everything needs to be done probably before 5 because I'm gonna head downtown. All right, on today's agenda, classes, finalize scheduling my spring classes, which I'm gonna actually do now because I've got about 40 minutes before I teach. Have lunch, finally film the PTO video, which will go live after this one. And we're gonna finish this vlog today. I didn't put any yard work on the schedule because we are supposed to have storms and high winds today. So we are just going to take the rest of the day off from being outside. I did wake up, pick up coffee. I did decide what I want to go in those pillars by the front door. I want a fern, but I'm not sure which kind of fern just yet. But I think today is just gonna be admin work, filming additional content, teaching classes, and scheduling. Actually, let's just eat the frog now and get the scheduling out of the way because once it's done, it's done. We've got a visitor. All right, you guys, we did it. It took us just under a half an hour, but we now have our spring schedule ready to go. We are teaching either 8 or 8:30 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday, and we are done at the latest at noon. One of the days I'm ending at 11 just to have some more time in the morning in case there's something I need to do before noon. But we are now essentially working a 19 to 20 hour work week in terms of teaching. And then on top of that, of course, there is lesson prep, correspondence with students and parents. And then outside of OutSchool, I make my TpT classes. I make YouTube videos on this channel and on K Music Studios. But my spring schedule, as of right now, is an AM only schedule, and that is set to go from now until mid-June, and then the summer schedule will hit. We'll probably do another vlog in the future sharing the summer schedule, but for now I am very happy with that. You know what, I haven't done this in a while because I've only been teaching on OutSchool, but I want to go in and I actually want to see. I heard there was a portal update with VIPKID, and I just want to see it. Oh, this looks so cool. Announcements, calendar, they still have lucky draw. I know you guys can't see it, but you know, I'm not currently teaching on VIPKID, but if there was ever a situation where I needed another income option, this one would work really nicely. Can you now book 24 hours a day? I heard you could. My peak times, my PPT times, man, look at this lingo, are 7 to 9 a.m. And yes, I can teach any hour. This is what I wanted for VIPKID back in 2018, 2019 when they were dominating this online space. But this portal looks really nice. If anybody here is still teaching on VIPKID, let me know your hours. Are you still like early morning AM hours, or have you moved and found success other times of the day? Let me know. Now I'm gonna just clean out some emails, send a couple things out. I have 20 minutes until my classes start. So we're gonna jump on that and I will catch up with you guys later today, hoping to finally get that PTO video filmed. It was supposed to be filmed on Monday, didn't happen. It was my reset time, well worth it. Tuesday, underestimated drastically how long it would take to actually landscape and weed, but here we are today. We've got a storm rolling in. We're not going outside. We can put ourselves together because we're going out tonight anyway, so why not kill two birds with one stone and get that video filmed.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Good morning, happy Thursday. Today's breakfast is 3 whole eggs scrambled with a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese, a slice of pretzel bread. My mother-in-law works at a bread shop, so we keep it frozen and we pop it in the toaster oven. 2 blood oranges. You saw my can of nitro cold brew with sweet cream, and of course, water with lemon. Not sure if I mentioned this in the vlogs earlier this year, but I did work with a nutritionist for a little bit back in January, and we were working on making each of our meals 30 grams of protein and have as many whole foods as possible. So my 30 grams of protein come from 3 eggs. Each egg has 7 grams of protein each, that's 21. A 1/4 cup of the full fat cottage cheese has 6 grams, so now we are at 27. And in this nitro cold brew with sweet cream, there are 3. So that by itself is 30 grams of protein. I'm not sure, nor do I expect much to be in the bread, the jelly, or the oranges. But here is breakfast. I'm gonna eat, watch a YouTube video, and then I'm not gonna show you this on camera, but our kitchen. We can clean this kitchen every day, and I'm always happy to go back. There's never a day where I'm like, oh, my kitchen stayed clean. So dishes and wiping down counters after breakfast. Good morning, all. As you saw this morning, we got up, checked the patio. It's a lot colder today, so I'm glad that we got all of the weeding done. Well, for the most part, all of it. We will still have a little bit more to go. later on, but we've got a good start, I guess is the best way to put that. You also saw that we took time to have a nice cooked breakfast. I'm trying to do that more. I am trying to also find ways to define success for myself. I know a lot of people, whether they work for themselves or not, that are really ambitious in whatever they do, they have these certain goals or milestones that define success. And honestly, this morning is what I would define success as. Being able to wake up with the natural alarm clock that is my cat, check my patio, make a good breakfast, watch a show or a YouTube video, and then come in and set everything up is just really, really nice. So that's what I have going on right now. I've got a class that's gonna start in 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna obviously go in and write out my to-dos today for Thursday, and we again will wrap up this vlog.
Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out.
Hey y'all, it is much later. I am so happy to announce that I finished my PTO video, which will go live 1 week after this video, so make sure you are subscribed and check that out. You can still see some of my filming equipment over here. So I'm gonna finish this vlog out by letting you know that that's all done. We've got our spring schedule all figured out. I'll put a little clip right here if you wanna see the hours that I will be working. I love that I will now have afternoon hours, so I can do things like you saw in this video in terms of tending to that garden, doing all my landscaping. I've got some other things I need to get done. I've got to do a couple more things with the bank, with taxes, passport information, travel accommodations. There's some things coming up that I just need time to sit and work on. I also want to set aside a little time to do some spring cleaning in the house. I like decluttering. I like donating things that I thought I would use but didn't use. I'm a big fan of giving back. I don't like throwing things away unless, of course, it's like a safety or a hygienic purpose or reason, but I like to donate things that I don't use because my idea is if I can't use it, it doesn't mean somebody else cannot use it. So I am actually off. I'm gonna put on some shoes, a jacket. It's a lot colder than it was earlier in this vlog, and I am going to go to the grocery store and I'm gonna go pick up ferns for the front door. I know this morning I showed you guys what my front porch is looking like right now, but I finally decided what I want to go in those pillars, and they are also perennials. So everything you saw on that front porch will come back every single year. I love that so much. I do not want to have to replant things every single year. Plus, they're really beautiful tulips. I'm gonna end the vlog here, you guys. I know I'm trying to do 1 a month vlogs. If you haven't noticed, my schedule is usually a TpT video, an OutSchool video, a vlog, and then something business related. But you guys have a great rest of your week. Hope your spring's off to a good start, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.